was meant to be. Living free, living free, living free, and I was meant to be. I'm living free, living free, living free, and I was meant to be free, meant to be free.
I've got the world on top of me, weighing down so heavily. Gonna fall eventually. There's no defying gravity. But you make me feel. But you make me feel.
Are you listening? I'm surrounded, just following an empty sound. Are you listening? Another time, another place that surrounds me, and I know
Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? Hope y'all are having an awesome day, even though it is Monday, which is the worst day of the week. But anyways, that's just my biased opinion. I'm going to hop in and do some Daz work. As the title up here says, not finished. Need magic. So that's what I'm going to be working on. So I'm going to go ahead and hop into it. So these images are actually going to be for Dragonspire. So I started working on it a little bit because the UI needs to have a lot of work done, right? So I don't get to work on it too often because naturally my main focus is on Solar. As you can tell, this is all plain Jane kind of stuff. But I did do this one.
Are you sure you want to return to the real world?
The exit screen for that. So I did get that done. Probably gonna get banned off of YouTube for that one. Anyways, so let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna put magic. See what kind of magic I can put around her weapons, and then some type of magic for her, like a shield or something that she's kind of like shielding from, right? Ooh. So let's see what I can do. See what we got. Green Arrow has also coded too many games I gotta work on images for as well. So it's been a lot going on with the Daz3d project for sure. I'm not seeing. What is this? Are these poses? What's the magic for that? Let's look up. Figure lightning would bring up something, or light. I know I got lightning props, so I'm kind of looking for that. Maybe storm. I mean, I got that storm in this one, but I know I have another one. This is not what I'm really looking for. Shoot, what is it? Trying to think what it. Electric? There it is. I knew I'd find it eventually. So I'm thinking about putting like these type lightnings around the swords. I don't know if these are 2D or not though. Let's try this one, and I'll just have it like kind of. Whoa, that is massive as fudge. All right. Well, let's go ahead and grab that, and let's get it smaller naturally. Has to go around a sword. Yes. I knew this image was going to take a minute, so decided to stream it instead of doing it off camera, because I've been doing a lot of off camera stuff because I've just been so busy. But you know what? Every now and then you have to stop and just, I don't know, I guess like get back to some norms. I've been so busy though. It's just like I don't, like by the time I'm home, it's like I don't feel like doing any sort of stream. Just saying. It's really hard to get this thing looking how I want. Ooh, this thing is gonna look so cool. I think, anyways. Yeah, boy, that's what I'm talking about. Something like that. Alright, cool. So let's go ahead and duplicate that. Put it on the other sword. which is over here. Turn her around. Okay, that's not too bad. It's a little off. Think we can work with that? There we go. All right, now we just gotta move it down. Oh, nope, not that way. We need to move it down a little bit. There we go. Oh, that's gonna look so badass. All right. So we got hers. What is the image? I don't even have an image yet. I know I want to go with something on the lines of like this. Maybe. Hold on. I can't see. It's too bright. That could work. Do want to come in a little bit closer. I gotta go back just a wee hair. I think that'll work. Let's go ahead and get our camera in play. And I'll turn my light back on. Shall we go? Cool. Alright, let's see what kind of magic we can get for her. Let me look at this. Oh, that looks pretty cool. I'm debating if I want to do like a dome around her or something like that, or a shield. I wasn't very fond of the other shield, right? So I was thinking of doing something on the lines of like this. Let's go ahead and prop that. I don't even see it. Shit, is it like one of those like invisible type things? Let's go into cartoon and see. Yeah, it must be. Oh, there it is. It's just so freaking tiny. All right, well, that's gonna get jacked up. We're gonna increase that size drastically. I'm thinking something on the lines of like this. I want it nice. Nice and big. I think it's still clipping her hand. But let's go and look at what we have going on right here. Man, I was fiddling with the lighting in this last night for a while. Okay, her lightning is okay, spot on. I'm gonna have to add some more lights to bring more lighting to the face. It's really dull. Same for her. That orb is just not gonna cut it, is it? Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and delete that. See what other kind of magic we got. Could try and go with this shield. Oh, it's just in that one. Derp. I don't like any of these either. Or those. Might have to get creative with something. what I might have to do. Maybe I'll do a fire circle or something and make it to where she can't get to it. I was really wanting a shield, and I thought I had shields. Maybe I'll do this and make a big shield right in front of her. Let's try that. Never know until we try it. You better look cool, Mr. Shield. The lightning on her looks good, though, so... Ooh, that really lights up our character. Not sure how much of a fan I will be of that because it's a lot of pricklies and a lot of specs. It could be okay, though. Now, we'll have to definitely do some shit right here. I think this could work, though. I am going to add one more light over here as a soft light because it is kind of dark in some area. Trying to think of the best place to put it. Maybe roughly right around there. It's probably like really high, so I need to take it down. And also need to mess with the temperature. So let's go ahead and let's try like 400. Might be too much, might be too little, who knows. And then bring it to around 4,500 on temperature. Let's see if that looks any better. Okay, so she's a lot brighter. That'll work. Not sure how I feel about all these little... I might have to take a take it into the Photoshop and do some smearing and stuff, smudging. Because you can see all this red up here, all these little, yeah, all that spots. But we will go with that. So let's go ahead and do a file, save as, scene. Miscellaneous. Opening 4. Cool. I'll have to render that out and see how it turns out. Ooh, excuse me. Alright, so since that one is complete, I guess I can work on the other one. And I'm not going to put no DOF in that one either. Mainly because it's going to be for the opening type UI for Dragonspire. So not going to worry about any depth of field unless it's really needed, because you're not really putting a focus on anything, really. Not for that anyways. It's not telling a story. It's just showing some images, you know. I'll have to end up making animations and stuff, have an opening movie. But until the project's a lot further, I'm just pecking at it right now. There's so much UI I still have to do. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. So much UI. All right, there we go. So now we can go ahead and let's open up. No, not castle. Let's do nighttime. I like making night scenes, sorry. It's my jam. Oh, Lord. Oh, my Lord. What just happened? My job is messaging me. Oh, God. Okay. Anyways. Oh, it's still loading anyways, isn't it? Oh, no. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. What I'm thinking is, like, I'm going to place her over here by the window, right? So it can still have, like, a little bit of this. And then I'm going to do those orbs because I really want to do those daggum orbs, right? So I'm really feeling that. Let's go ahead and do a... And sorry that my phone keeps on going off. Let's see. This is what goes on all day. When I say I'm busy, I tell you I'm busy. Let's do some magic poses. Oh, I didn't even look at these. Oh, this is for Gen 3 and 8 right here. Huh. Wonder why I have that there. Maybe we get something like casting. Yeah, these might work. Where's the full poses at? They have to be down here somewhere. That's upper body. There it is. Okay. I kind of like this one, but I kind of want like both of them. You know, or something like this. Yeah, like this. This will work. Yeah, that'll work. And what I'll do is I'll have the image like this, so it shows the window right there, plus this light source, and I think that'll look fucking amazing. So let's go ahead and save that camera, because I don't want to lose that shot. And then let's give her like a little bit of a smug, maybe a smug. Let's do smug me. Yeah, that'll work. Very subtle. Subtle's nice. Now I really do want to try those orbs though. I think the reason why those orbs were kind of like weak last time is because I jacked the size up, right? So let's try and do another. Let's do these two. Why is that one so massive? So the other one was very small. This one is so fucking massive. Okay, this one's tiny. Let's go to cartoon mode. I'll use the other tiny one. So this one is a lot bigger. Got it. All right. Control C and then, ooh, what about this one? How big is it? Looks to be fairly big. Let's see how this looks. It might be too much. It'll probably be too much, but we'll give it a good old college try and see what comes from it. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that. It almost looks just like, you know, like paper or whatnot. The red orb is fine, but that paper orb is just, yeah, I'm not feeling that paper orb. So let's go ahead and get rid of the paper orb as well, and we'll go with this one, and we will do Control V. This is pretty close by. Cartoon so I can kind of see it. Let's take a gander. See how cool it looks now. Okay, not too bad. Only a couple problems. One is it looks like she's floating. Two is I do want a light closer to her head to give a little bit more glare over here. And then three, I want a light over here to put more blue on her as well. And I think that'll be the proper finishing touch. I can actually just take this. I could probably just go like that. Let's go ahead and duplicate. Move it over and just change the metrics of it. Make it 10,000 to make it nice and blue. And then change the color to a blue as well. All right. What do we have? What do we have? Might be too much because it does seem like it's a little close, but we'll see. Yeah, it does seem to be some major conflicts going on. The hair looks nice, though. I think the blue's okay now. I might have to get more of the orange. I thought that would have been close enough, but I guess I was wrong. When you get that conflict between orange and blue, it really makes an image look so good. Yep, that looks a lot better. That looks a lot better. I can get behind that. Now, we need to perfect that. Oops, wrong button. We need to perfect that this shot, because this shot is not as good as I thought it was. So I'm actually just going to delete that. I'm going to go for something similar. I'm thinking this. So let's go ahead and make that our new camera. And that way I don't have to move her either, because I cut the feet out. Plus I got this, which is going straight up and down, which is symmetrical. Even though you want it, I mean, there's different ways to break a rule and there's different ways to follow rules. So anytime you put something for close, which is useless like this, it always tends to have like a good catch when it comes to images. So that works out great. Probably should have another light like right over here so that there's more orange here, because as you can tell, she's bright, but right here is not. So let's go ahead and do that as well. Hopefully it doesn't put out too much extra lighting. If so, I'll have to dull one of these down a little bit. Let's go ahead and bring this down. Let's just put it right there. And now let's take another look. Hey man, it has to be perfect. It has to be perfect. Okay, you see there's more light here now, which is fantastic. The lighting does not conflict too much with there. You still got the blue on the hair. I can live with this. I wonder if I can do something with this to make it... It seems to be very gray. What happens if I jack this up? Does that should make it brighter. There seems to be a lot of spots. Sorry, not sparks. Spots. So I think there's something. I think I have a light on somewhere. Yep. I do not like those little specks, and it mainly deals when you have point light type lighting and ghost light type lighting. When that's normally how it happens, they conflict a little bit. I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure why, but they do. So I'm just kind of checking those. Let's see if that did any help. I might have to move that light closer down and then, what is it called? Do double-sided lighting for the circle, because this might actually be like completely black now. Okay, specs are doing a lot better already. And that is still lit, so that's fine. Perfect. That's what I want. This will render out in like 5 seconds, I swear. Go ahead, file, save, and we are going. Oh, yeah, that's where I need to be at. Miscellaneous. Opening. Actually, let's delete this. Now, opening 5. Let's see if there's another. Oh, I was going to work on like an ale house or something. And have the potion maker and the barmaid drinking or something. Ugh. Do I really want to tackle that, though? Totally not feeling that. Hey, what's going on? Art makes a scene. How you doing today, dude? But I mean, I guess I could get it started. I'll have to do. I think I'll have to light the whole thing because I don't have one of those already pre-done because it's not in the game yet. So I guess that's fine. Burnt the fuck out of my fingers last week, by the way. I don't know if y'all knew. So was filling in a road, and what you do is you put dirt, then you have a packer, and it packs it down nice and tight. You put more dirt, you pack it down, so forth and so forth. Well, we was loading that bitch up, and that thing swung around. So naturally, your first reaction is to grab it and stabilize it. And when I did, I touched the fucking exhaust. Now it's been like 4 days, but look at that damn finger. Burnt the fuck out of it. It's like dead skin. Doing all right. This is looking great. Yes, it is. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Oh, I hard recommend not to burn yourself because that shit kind of hurt. But you know, I guess let's go ahead and do it. Kind of want a cigarette. Kind of want another beer. But I guess I can hold out on that and at least start to do this next one. All right, so we got. Oh, still deleting. I might get another beer regardless. Yep, I'm getting a beer. Executive decision. Be right back. Oh, sit down, fat ass. That's me. Okay. Grab natural react. Yes, it is. Yeah, the thing was swinging around because the Packer is really, really heavy. It's probably, I want to say, every bit of like 200 pounds, maybe a little over. So it takes two people just to lift it up. But we have a winch. And I'm not talking about at the ale house, not that type of winch, guys. But it has a hook, and you sit there and you press a button, and it goes and just pulls it up, kind of like like a crane or whatever would do, right? But when we swung it around, it hit the pole of the truck, so it started like swinging. So I was like, oh, let me grab it. Oh, yeah, dumb decision, dumb, flat out dumb. That crap hurts so hard. I thought I was gonna die. And let's see what else happened over the weekend. Oh, I fixed the air in my car. So I learned a new trick. I know how to add Freon to a car now, so I learned how to do that. It's been balls to the wall, freaking busy, man. Every day. And in between that and the full-time job, try to do some 3D work. It's just like, it almost feels too much. Plus buying the house, still waiting on that. Pretty much done, just got to close on it. But still, more added stuff, you know. So I'm looking for an ale house. Is this it? I don't think this is it. Because I think this one's too tiny. Wait a minute. CI. Let me just look at this real quick. Come on, man. Hurry up and load. You don't got that much, yo. This one is good. Hold on now. Let's do camera. I installed another one thinking that this one wasn't going to be good, but this is actually the one that, yeah, this'll work. This'll work fine. Yeah. Well, congratulations on buying a home. Major step. Yeah, I'm going to be broke and poor for the rest of my life. And how do I put this? I've never been so mad about buying a house before, right? So you already, yeah, I mean, everyone always tells you like, oh, they're making it so much harder to buy a house. When you start looking at the stupid stuff that goes into crap, you really get mad. Really get mad. Man, I'm talking about like, man, I'm so mad. Like $8,000 for an impact fee. You know what impact fee goes to? It goes to schools. We pay taxes for that. So not only are they taxing everyone for it, but then if you try to improve yourself and get your own house, another $8,000. So how housing works roughly is $8,000 is about $80 monthly payment. That's how it normally, averages out. So you can pretty much expect every, $10,000 to be about $100. So when you buy a $150,000, let's say $180,000 house, you're looking at about $1,500 to $1,800 on just the mortgage. That's not including the insurance you're gonna have to get, or what's the third one? Mortgage, insurance, and property tax. So the way I view it on property tax is if you own the place, why are you paying taxes on it? You own it, right? So they screw you that way as well. You got that impact fee, they screw you that way. Then I work in concrete, right? So you have to have like a little a skirting or a driveway. It's a driveway technically, but they call it an apron. They wanted $7,000 for that. I'm just like, man, I could do that for like $1,500. But I can't do it because you got to know all the specs. You got to do it all perfect. Then you got to do this and that and that. And they deter you from actually doing that. So there's just 1,000,001 ways that they're really just like screwing you over. Like I think permits are the dumbest thing, right? So I have to have a permit to build or have something built on land that I own. That makes no sense to me. It's mine. Another $2,500. So between the impact fee, the $2,500 in those permits, we're up to $10,500, right? Then we got the apron, which was like $7,000. That right there's like that's like $17,000 just for stupid shit, right? That's $170 off your mortgage. So that's why, yeah, once you buy a house, you start really seeing how bad they screw you over. And it's just they need to take all that crap out, like straight up. And then you got interest on top of this, right? Because a rich man has to give you money because you don't have enough money because they kick you down and take half your taxes and stuff like that. So it's like the more you dive into the scam, the more you realize it's a scam. Like the whole thing is just a scam. Anyways, I'm getting back to this thing because I can go on a tangent on that crap all day. Let's see what we're working with in IRA. Ew. That's all I gotta say is ew. Alright. There are some other settings I can already see that's being done. You can see the bloom. So let's go ahead and... What the
Hello world, wake me up to another good morning, time to go. Got that smile
Thank you. That's one thing that can be done.
excitement in the chase.
Let's see what else they got going on here. Okay, max samples. Goodbye.
Going for the ride and find myself, I am alive and I soar. Still I run toward the wind and let the challenge draw me in. 'Cause I
Yeah, fireflies. Bloom. Turn that crap off. Don't need no bloom. Don't need no post noise. bullshit either. Let's see what else they changed. Oh, going to them. Nope. That was not what I wanted. Yep, they changed all this shit as well. Clear out all the... What the fuck? Oh, they... Oh, that's why. Alright, do that. Okay, I think we got it all straightened out. Nope. Still messing with this. Okay. I think we're all back all at defaults now. This place is pretty massive. I will say that. I think what I'm going to do is have one of them sitting here, the other one behind the bar, and kind of like, you know, a couple mugs on the table or something, you know? Okay, so this is looking a lot better. It's a lot darker, which is kind of what I wanted. So let's go ahead. I don't know if I want to take off the lumen in some of these. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Let's just start by lighting this area up, though. I'm not sure how I want to... I don't want to do, like, blanket lighting. I'm trying to think the best way to do this. I'm thinking, like, spot lighting. Yeah, let's do spotlighting. So what I'm going to do is grab this square right here. And this spot is going to be under here. Oh, it's actually a lot bigger under here than I thought. Okay, let's get rid of that then and let's do the ceiling lighting. I didn't think it was that big under here. Gotta flip it around as well. Wow, it actually took the whole ceiling light. Because I'm pretty sure once I spin this around, it'll fit it. Yeah, it did. Holy moly. Was not expecting that. Still a little bit too much. Oh, there. Finally hit the corner and... still a little much. Maybe I'll increase it just a tiny bit, actually. So it goes past this. I think that was the wrong way. There, I'll leave it at that. And it does seem to be going relatively far. Let's increase it a little bit this way. That'll work. Now I am going to do a two-sided light, I think. Maybe I won't. Nah. Just bring it up. So like that. Let's see. It's probably like somewhere in the nightish time because that's when people normally drink. They're not drunks like me, so they at least wait for it to get night. So let's do like a 4,000 on the temperature. I'll give it just not that one. The most slightest of a yellow. Like that. And let's see how much 1500 lumens is. It might be too much. Hey, what's going on, Raider Ever? Dropping in to show some support. Feel free. Nah, I won't. Just speaking the truth. That did not light this area up very much at all, did it? Why did it not light up very much? Oh. Probably help if I was in the right area, huh? It still didn't light up that much. Something's off. Because that ceiling light is at 1500. Which is crazy talk. 1500 should have like lit this shit up. You know what I'm saying? 3000 is a little bit better. I'm also going to drop this down, let's say like 3200. Give it more of a homey feel. I guess that'll be decent blanket for now. I find it crazy that that's all it lit up. Should be a lot more bright in here. Go ahead and duplicate this one. I'm just going to move it over. I'm not even going to worry about the top area either. I'll put it over here just to get kind of like a somewhat of a lighting setup going on. It's kind of hard to maneuver around here. I noticed that. I did notice that. All right. It's like I'm getting lost in this area. Let's swing it around this way. Oh, that's got to go up too. Ew, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because this one's going to be up higher than the other one. Wait a minute, why is it lower when that one's at there and I did a copy paste? That's not right. Let's see what happens. I'm going to like take these sizes back to normal on this one. Because it'll fit a little bit better, so that's the only reason. Let's take a look over there and see how that is looking. Man, this place is really hard to kind of swing around and maneuver. That doesn't look too bad. Alright, so one more thing I do want to do. And maybe it'll correct some stuff too. Do that. Okay. So maybe that'll get rid of the light that was coming through there, which I think is what was actually happening. Because this one, it's going to be day and night, but mainly going to be like a nighttime type thing in the game, so... I guess that'll work. Why is it so bright? Oh my lord, come on, you asshole. There's a light out there. That's what it is. It has to be in here. There it is, right there. I was like, wait a minute, why is it, there shouldn't have been that much light. Now I know why. They had it, yeah. Now it should look a little better. I was wondering. I was like scratching my head there for a second. Yeah. Yeah, now it looks better in here. Yeah, it's looking good now. That lighting was throwing everything off. I'm going to go ahead and save this as a rough draft of the Ale House. Ale House, I'll do Ale House night. And then I'll put in parentheses, not finish. Yeah. It's like I want to pop that thing, but at the same time, it's like I don't. Just seems like a bad idea. I did such a lazy way to light this place too. Like I feel like a little bad. Now I got to import some models in, and then get them clothed after it's done saving. Damn, almost got that beer down too. So daggum tired. Okay, we can move now. All right. Look over here in the corner, and I'm going to have where you at? Oh, there's one. Yeah, YouTube won't like those models when they pop up. Like, oh my God, what you doing? We gonna nerf you. You're not allowed to scream anymore. We gonna suppress you. Rumble's just like, meh, screw it, don't care. Rumble is awesome like that. Like there's so many little things that they suppress people. It's crazy. Like you don't even have you're probably being suppressed and don't even know it. Okay, so definitely not clothed. So let's go ahead and I want to put her in the bar. So it should be made, and here it is. This outfit is awesome looking. Let's give her the full outfit. All right, she is now clothed. So let's go ahead and get in Potion Lady, Ivy. Ah, doggone it. It's gonna mess up, I think. Oh, maybe not. Because it is a subset, not character, so. Now, if I loaded that in as a character, like I went through presets and then clicked on it, it would try to change that character into the, how you doing, whore? Yep, I hate that about you, boob. Yep. I call it screw tube, honestly. How you been, horror? You doing good, dude? I don't know if Potion Lady came in with clothes, so that's why I'm still like looking this way. I call it them two. Them, they, zir, zer. That's good to hear, horror. I've been busy AF, man. I'm like a broken record. Phew. So busy. All the time. All I want to do is sleep, man. Okay, so she got close. Oh, well, clearly something's popping out. So that's not working right. So let's go ahead and let's do this for now. I can just hide it. That should cover her stuff. I think it's because it's not colliding. Yeah. I kind of figured. That's why I just told him, like, yeah, not gonna happen. So probably what's going on is, let's look at. Wait a minute. Why does she have? Oh, okay. It says skirt. I thought it said. Oh, why is it? Why is that? Why is that red? Was it red before? Maybe it was. I didn't know about it. So shirt, which is that. So let's go ahead and make sure that this is being smoothed. It is. Interesting. Why is that happening then? Well, regardless, I will continue on. She just won't have no boobs. So we're gonna have her maybe like, I don't know, leaning up against the bar or something like that. Let's see what we got for leaning. No boobs. Yep, no boobs. Yeah, I'm thinking something like this. She might be too tall, but we'll see. You mean a man? Oh. There we go. Could see her butt cheeks because she had no boobs. I wish I had the opposite pose, and I don't. But luckily for me, I can correct that anyways. So let's go ahead and have her selected, which we do, and we're going to go ahead and click on Flip Figure Pose. And now that's just going to go whoop, whoop. Takes it a second, though. Because I want her to be on this side. Not sure why her hand is that like that. That hand should be on her hip. I don't know. She touching the ground? She is touching the ground. So that thing is like just a little, yeah. I might just like lift her up because no one's going to really see her anyways, right? They're not going to be looking at the feet. So let's go ahead and just kind of lift it, give her a lift job. There we go. And let's also get her damn hand on her actually on her hips. I'm just like, wow, that pose was like way the freak off. Yeah, something like that. If I need to show the thumb, I'll show the thumb. Table winch? Hey, you don't know the crazy stuff I have in store for this one in my game. And let me tell you what. She ain't human. So, that's going to be interesting to see. Oh. No one in this game that I'm making is as you think they are. You see the tattoo on her hand? She is tattooed neck, as you can tell, to toe. She stays covered up to not show them. Nothing is as it seems. Spoiler alert. It's not really a spoiler alert because I didn't explain anything dealing with it. It's just, you can clearly see she's tatted up. No spoilers. No story has been given other than she ain't human, which you can tell because she has yellow eyes, and she's tatted up. But there's a reasoning. Can't wait. I get a kick out of storytelling regardless, because like when I'm making Solara, like you don't realize how much my story has changed from my original plot, because sometimes you'll be writing and doing stuff and things will click and like, okay, so this is a good thing to add, I didn't think about then. You still keep to your main points, like this point got to be done, this point got to be done, this point got to be done, and you got to be like chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, right? But then like just because you have like 3 scenes don't mean you just do 3 scenes. You could have like 23 scenes. As long as it flows good, that's what matters, right? So the story changes constantly. Like chapter 2 in Solara has basically been dang near revamped except for the main purpose of the chapter. It's just, yeah, it's always changing. Let's get a good sitting pose. She's going to be sitting here. Then we'll put a couple mugs up there. Get some little drinky going. You know what they say about wine. Wine makes your woman feel fine. I don't think I want the legs up because might be a look. I think I'll just have her. Actually, do I have another leaning? Like she's like leaning over the table? Let's just do like double leaning. Lean, dude. Well, never mind. Could go with something like this. Hey, what's going on, Synthos States? Been a minute. How you doing, dude? Other than trying to singe my fingers off, buying a house, full-time job, 3D side project. I'm tired. This actually could work. But I was kind of like more thinking of like this, like on the elbows, not so much as hands on the table like that. We'll see if we have anything else. Nah, that could work too, though. Yeah, I know, busy. Damn years flying by, man. That's the one that I did earlier. This could work. Yeah, that could work. But see how it looks while she's on the table. That sounded so wrong. Hey, Potion B, get over here. Clearly not tall enough. So if we do mess with this too much, we might have to just like screw it and they'll be floating in the air, and then we make sure that we don't touch, don't get the image with the feet in there. We could go with like a pretty cool shot, something like this. Oops. Well, that fucked it all up. Or we could go with a shot like this. But I don't think I'm going to be able to get both of them in the image like I kind of wanted to. But a shot something like this ain't too bad. And they could be looking at each other. I might bring her elbow out a little bit. Let's go ahead and do this. Because who does this? That's what I feel like it is. It's kind of like this, and I don't know anyone in their right mind that has their arms like that. So I'm just going to do an executive decision to change that. So yep, just messing with the hands here a little bit. Might have to lift up a little bit more. This hand ain't bad since this one swung out. I think it'll be okay. But I do want to do something with this hand because this hand looks like retarded. Oh, did I just get deboosted from YouTube for saying that? Oh well. Let's go ahead and turn it a little bit more like that. I want the hands downward more. Giggity. Like that. An insecure psychopath, perhaps. No. Alright, so let's get a couple bottles or mugs. I think we got some around here somewhere. Here, this looks like a fucking mug. God dang it. Deboosting myself on YouTube more and more. Whoop. Said mug, man. Yeah, correct, Synthostate. Don't tell them, though. Pretty sure they're already aware, though. Put a couple mugs here. So here's one. All I'm going to do is duplicate this thing because I don't feel like chasing down to find another one. So I'll just put this one like here. Let's see how our shot looks. They need to be looking at each other naturally. Duh. So let's go ahead and do that. Hide. Minimize. Click, and then I got this script so that they automatically look at each other, and I can choose to do eyes, head, and all that stuff. I normally just do eyes and head because then it just gets a little weird, you know. Well, my wife wants to eat dinner soon. Thanks for the stream. Oh, no problem, Art. I will catch you next time. Go ahead and hit accept here. Get a couple. Dang, did they even move their head? I don't think they did. Oh, that looks really good. Right here. It's really good done image. I wonder if it looks like that in iRay, though. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to just, like, throw on, like, I don't know, like, I'll do, like, a flirt or something. It's like, has nothing to do with the story whatsoever, but, you know, just, like, throwing something together. Something like that. How'd you duplicate that beer? I just do. Okay, so all you do is you click on it. It gets selected. Edit, duplicate, and always do duplicate node hierarchies. If there isn't one, no problem. If it'll still duplicate. If there are, like, let's say something like this, you can duplicate this, and it'll duplicate all of that when you do the hierarchy with nodes. All right, so let's get a feel for this in iRay. I still want to know why her tits were out. That was not cool, man. It should have conformed. So I'm kind of like curious on that. I'll have to figure that out off stream. I know ScrewTube does not like nips. Okay, so it's a little dark. So I'm probably going to put a couple ghost lights in. Not a problem whatsoever. But it seems pretty flush so far, right? So that seems nice. Might even change that angle. But let's start with the ghost lights. Yeah, I tend to do duplicate a lot, because even if I know I need, like right now, I know I'm going to use more than one of these, but I can get one already set up about what I want and then duplicate it, and it's closer than the original where it's at, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a light actually right around her buttocks. So let's go ahead and change the surface, do that. Do all this good stuff, but probably go with something like a 3700 on the temperature. I'll keep it at white, and then let's say a 400 roughly, and then edit, duplicate hierarchies, and then I'll just snag that same identical light, and I am going to place it on this side of her. Something roughly like that. And then we can take like a good look and see. Ooh, no, that's a little far. Better bring it closer, something like that. Speaking of which, let me make sure this is actually pretty close to her. Yeah, that's pretty close. All right, let's see what other improvements we can make after we look at iRay. I'm also thinking about changing up the total camera as well, because she seems to be like half the person naturally because of the bar, and she looks a little weird, so maybe I'll like zoom up a little bit more to bring them closer together and get away from the typical shot that I got going on right now. We'll see, Butterbean. Okay, she's looking a lot better. I like it. And she's looking a lot better, and I like it. Let's get this rendered out a little bit more, and I think she's too bright. I might bring that back, and I might bring this light over a little bit more. That's what I'm thinking. But it's going in the right direction, and that's the main thing. Let's bring that back. Back that up. And bring that forward. Alright, take another look. See what we can do to improve on it. I want one of these so bad. It's been an hour and a half. Okay, that's looking even better. That is looking even better. So you see the background back here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go into the environment and take that down a little bit. But besides that, I'm like A-okay with this image. I really am. So let's do that. Let's go into environment. It should be, oh my God, it locked up on me. It does this sometimes. I want one too. It's been 4 years for me. Yeah, that feeling never goes away. I found that out. Which kind of sucks, you know? It's like, hey, I'm trying to, you know, do the body good, and then like they're like, yeah, but you know what? You always want one, no matter what. Okay, so environment intensity is what controls this, and you can see how bright it is. So let's pop that down to like 0.3. You'll notice the image in the back lets off less lighting, and it's also darker. I might even go a little bit lower. Let's go ahead and do 0.15. And that looks a lot better for me and to me. I think that is actually perfect, honestly. Now, when I'm actually lighting this stuff, when I'm going to do scenes and stuff, what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to be putting lights on that, like that, you know. So this is probably going to be changing quite a bit. But for now, that's going to be good. I do want to mess with her hand a little bit because her hand looks like semi retarded. So let's change her hand first of all. Which one is it? It is the right hand. By region, partial body, hands, and come on, hurry up and load, punk. Okay, cool. We go with this. That's fine. I need the right hand, so it needs to be the other way. Let's go with that one. And now we can just bend it. Giggity. Oh, she has those two fingers ready. I mean, she looks like she's ready for a beer. Now that looks a little bit better. It almost looks like it's like, hey, give me another one. Let's go into iRay to make sure, because if it looks semi-retarded again, I will just change it again. I have no problem messing around with the render for, you know, God knows how long. Almost out of my second beer. Really want to pop it. Click on this icon right here so it gets rid of that triangle stuff. Okay, that looks better to me. And I think I'm going to stick with that, and I think that's good. So let's go ahead and do that. File, save, scene. Miscellaneous, where are you? Oh, I'm not in that area. There we go. Now miscellaneous. Opening number 6. I think I'm going to have to make another one of these images, but that is not gonna be for today, because I think I'm done for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, you know what to do. Hit that like, hit that follow, get notified for when I go live, which isn't very often because I'm so busy right now. But maybe soon I can get more of a rhythm, probably after I move, so in a few months. But I will try to stream when I can, what I can. I got actually a lot of safe for work kind of content I can work on, dealing with this project right here, mainly dealing with the UI, dealing with the coding, making the mini games, scenes and what have you. So that will be what I'll be streaming. It's just when I have the energy. Today I just had the energy, so I streamed it. Maybe tomorrow I'll hopefully I wish I could stream every day, honestly. But I do got to work on my other projects, so I got to balance that with the streaming, because right now it's in a not safe for work, so I can't work on that and stream. So that's the reason why, like, when I stream a lot, it's normally because my main project that I work on is in a safe for work type of environment. So that's the reason. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. You know what to do, and I will catch you guys again next time. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.